Hey everybody, my name's Alex. I started this company, Doc, to help sellers better collaborate with buyers across the sales cycle and to ultimately help you increase your close rates. We've been building the company for 3 years now. We have over 250 paying customers. We've helped thousands of sellers better collaborate with buyers from companies like Lattice and Loom and Nooks, and wanted to film a quick video to kind of show you the power of Doc and why you should think about using a digital sales room in your process. And so we really think that deal rooms are a win for both buyers and sellers. I wanted to take a few minutes to kind of explain why. There's some of these great stats that our friends at G2 produce where it talks about what the modern buyer wants, and what the modern buyer wants has really evolved over the last couple of years, right? They really care about the overall sales experience. They care about that you're going to really listen to their needs, share it back to them. You're going to personalize the sales experience based off what they're telling you kind of on those intro calls, and you're going to consistently provide your content expertise. You're not going to keep re-explaining information, and it's going to be an experience that really like showcases your brand. And all of these things, right, are basically what a digital sales room provides, right? Sales rooms provide a consistent buyer experience. It's personalized to the buyer, with business cases and personalized content. It's one place that the seller or the buyers and sellers can go to work together. It's an easy link to share with internal stakeholders, and sellers don't need to keep re-explaining, right? So if you look back on that list of what modern buyers wants, that exactly fits with what comes with a digital sales room. And sellers love sales rooms because it shortens their sales follow-up time. That better buyer experience leads to higher close rates. You get amazing analytics if you use a digital sales room that can help you re-engage prospects throughout the sales cycle. It's a fantastic resource to enable champions and improve how you multi-thread. And ultimately, it also helps the sales to CS handoff and make that a lot easier. So enough slides. Let's get into a real demo. So here's what a Doc sales room looks like. You're looking at the client-facing view. And these, as we walk through it, keep in mind, are completely customizable. And so these different pages you see at the top, from summary to business case to product deep dive to case study to pricing proposal, you can add whatever you want in here. Everything is super customizable. On this first page here, we have an intro, our next steps. We have full functionality of mutual action plans where you can schedule meetings in line. You can upload different documents. Actually, about half of our customers use us for customer onboarding, so we have some really advanced project management functionality. You can embed your pitch deck within Doc and get analytics. You can showcase the team that's going to be working on it. One of my favorite use cases for Doc is around business cases. So within Doc, you can showcase the business case, right? Your executive summary, your challenges, key metrics, stakeholders, all these different things. But it's also fully collaborative with your customer. So your customer can come in and actually, make improvements to the requirements, or you can come in here and actually leave comments around metrics, and then they can edit it. And so we really believe in co-creating business cases alongside, your champions as you work through the sales process. Now, each of these different pages you can customize. You can have demo videos that people can watch, or different case study information, pricing proposals. You can even send an order form out through Doc. But I wanted to show you how you actually edit the workspaces. And so you can see here, there's this editor mode, and this is only customizable by like the sales rep themselves. And there's a few cool functionality I want to point out. The first is that you can add these pre-built sections in here. And so we have this customizable add section widget where you can add things like text and PDFs and videos and links and images, but then we can also pull in content from a library. So let's say you want to answer, a specific question around the product. You can just drop in screenshots that like the marketing team uploads to the sales team. Then we have all these different widgets that Doc builds for you. And so you can do things like, adding in a Kanban view if you wanted to, or you could come in here and upload a file manager. So very customizable. You can add literally whatever you want in here. One of my favorite functionalities within Doc is the ability to hide and show pages. So as your sales process unfolds, you want to drip out content. And so you can see here, the security page is hidden, the implementation page is hidden. And now when I click show and I publish it over to the shared view, now those pages are visible and seen. And so as you hit certain milestones in the sales process, you're able to add in different pieces of content. You can do it by hiding and showing pages. You can even save all of these pages as a template and drop them in. So let's say I want to add a new case study page, for example. I can just drop everything from a template. Everything you see in Doc is customizable, modular, and you can update it to fit your sales process. one crazy thing you can do in Doc is even add custom code. You can even add embeddable code in here. So we literally can take whatever you're using in your sales process, any asset that you have, whether it's Google Drive, whatever, and put it into Doc. And by centralizing it all in one place, it gets incredibly powerful. Now, one of my favorite features in Doc is the analytics. And so, as your customers are checking out the workspace, you get real time Slack and email notifications, and you can see all the activity, here on the internal activity page. And so, you're able to see, Bob at Gong is watching all these different videos. You're able to see a breakdown by person here, and it really helps you get a better sense of your sales process and how it's all working. Doc is also fully bidirectional sync with Salesforce and HubSpot. So we can pull your accounts. You can see like this Gong account is synced with Salesforce. And then we have custom fields on the account and opportunity object where you can come in here and actually, update different things, and it'll actually update the Salesforce record. And so it's a full bidirectional sync, or you can choose, right? Like this field is actually just from Salesforce, but as you update this, it'll update Salesforce. Now, the digital sales room that you see here, behind it is a content library. And so this library is where marketing can come in and upload different assets that the sales team can then pull into the workspaces or share outside of it. And you get really deep analytics on what content is actually performing or not. And here's just one example around a pitch deck. Now, my favorite functionality within Doc is custom branding. And so we really let you customize Doc to fit your sales process, but also your brand. We really see Doc as the extension of your brand. And so here's like a really quick example we drew up with HubSpot, which we're huge fans of. And then also another example with Ramp. So you can kind of get a sense of how these workspaces can feel different. And by signing up for Doc, you just go to doc.us. Click start for free. You can build 5 of these workspaces for free. We would love for you to get started. And as you go through the flow, you'll be able to set up your branding and start using Doc for your own company. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me, just alex.at.doc.us. Always love talking to folks who want to use Doc. And thank you so much for checking us out. We really appreciate it.